TM. I don't know where you could do little subscript like that in Twitch chat. Hello Mamley, hello Hammer. Let's crack on. What's the free mission? Ah, let's fight that again. You have hunted. So many monsters these past few days. My god. My stars. What'd you get up to then? Donut sign over there. Oh, aircraft. Well, back at ton of past events, I must get this stuff. I should actually check if that's on. Are they on consoles right now too? Like a rerun of it or something? Don't know if it is or not. Probably, maybe. See if I can actually, if it's available, get the Dante stuff again. Because I was not playing when the Dante stuff happened. Got the last Palico gadget today. Sick. The Wiggler head is a layered armor. Oh, have they done that now? Oh, excellent. I might actually do that as well, just as a giggle. Just wear it all the time for forever. Been a thing for a while, huh? I wonder if I just haven't unlocked it or something. You know, maybe I didn't unlock it then. Because I have like the actual armor piece unlocked, but I don't remember anything about the layered armor one. Oh, my noob. He's up to some bullshit. 2 faux ticket 2 and a waiver ticket. Okay. 世界のために戦っているのだろう。それは私とて同じだ。イモータルの進行を許すわけにはいかない。Greet the Emperor of Alba. One sec. Fuck. My kingdom for being able to just, you know, like, right click and just be able to open in my preferred browser. This shit. Oh my god, Google, stop. Why is it even on Google? What the fuck? Stop, stop, I don't care. God damn. Fucking every site having like a we respect your privacy thing is like the one downside of the GDPR. Because it's never not goddamn annoying. Oh wow, you really have like a whole but like 6 zones. Maybe I do have it then, it's through deliver. Because I have basically all but like the Iceborne and Camp ones, I think. Maybe it is and I just never looked. I had honey chili chicken for the first time today. Because another team member is leaving. We actually lost 2 today. We knew one of them was going to be leaving for a while. It's actually not the first time he left. He once left before for like a month. And then, you know, just reappeared. And then just came back a month later, like after a month, and his little farewell card this time has some of the people who were around for that just cracking wise and saying, I'll give you 2 months this time. Maybe I need to actually check. I was like, In the 300 plus hours, it all blurs together. Especially since once I got the Basilico suit, I just never fucked with anything, armor-wise. Even when I probably should have.
Yeah,
we might as well. Finally started using bombs. Fuck yeah. It's the free 500 damage if you have the super big ones. And also really good at breaking parts. Some water. Pardon me. Yeah, honey chili chicken is actually like really fucking good. It is like very spicy and incredibly sweet. 70 hours in Dragon Quest 11 is still not done. That doesn't surprise me at all. In fact, I prefer it that way. I want to get it and maybe Link's Awakening for like my Christmas holiday. I'll probably have to play Link's Awakening first, because otherwise if I start Dragon Quest, it would just, the entire holiday would just be Dragon Quest. Is this like the boss one, or is this just... Hell hit me. Into the pit of you. Ah, as a stride. Okay. That explains that. Eat shit. Is it melee like me? Oi, close. 汚染された AI 軍の 50% を殲滅しました。ほころぶ要素ですらない。だが時に小さなさざ波が大きなうねりとなることもある。Slightly off. It's fine. It's still worth it. Yeah, I feel like we roughly have this under control, so before we trigger like some new boss or something, let's go steal some shit. Pandora's box, a new one. What about you guys? Another is if you're playing on fucking ticket. Fill up on juice. Oh, he's off. They're finishing the mission for us, but hey, loot comes first. I was fighting the stride. Cause there's strides. Strides means free will. Guilt free. Stop blasting it out of the way, asshole. Got him. That's a beefier Orochi and a beefier Flame Faust. Fuck it, give me that. Doesn't mean there can't be more. Ah, okay. Well, let's go. 50% of England, and I announced myself as the King of England. For most of the country to fall apart, allowing me to easily conquer the resulting petty kingdoms. As a result, I quickly became powerful enough to announce myself as Emperor of Alba. In turn, impressed two smaller rulers so much they became my vassals without any armed conflict. Impressed. That's a form of impression, being impressed. We can and we don't like you, Grief. You got some shit there I want to strip off your mech. The Dominators? You gonna care to explain what the Dominator is to us? Like, what this unexplained version of it is? I'm willing to let you have it. I will, however, put him into the fucking dirt. Also the king of Lithuania and inherited the country without even planning to do so. Huh. Here's how that works out. Hello, my son. Alright, let's go. Oh, you got that fucking zero shift shit through, do you? You do indeed. I tear it off your body. When is diving? Alright, let's go. He gets 2 hits in and starts bragging about strength. Look at your health, mate. You've been shredded already. That was just from strides. Hello, my son. Please remove yourself from my face. Like, what are you? Did we both lost each other? Where the hell is it? Oh. That's Guns Embers. Brief. Body. Is he still about? Am I blind? There he is. Were you just like that high in the sky once? Is that what that was? I'm literally too big to actually chase him. That's not good. that shit. The fucking zero shit. It's time to start considering speed in my build. Keeps zooming to like the far edges of the map, the motherfucker. Bitch. Just piss break off a bit. Who's that? That's my Mirage. I'm so confused by him, just like darting around the place. I was like, oh, there's another mech. My own dipshit. Like, I literally cannot reach him. I don't even know what the hell, how much this stuff is. Beyond just going for you. And she's just meant to do that for like plot reasons, but I have no idea how far we are from the end of the game. I presume there's like we're on B rank, so I presume there's at least like an A rank. Someone at one point mentioned an EX rank, and I think you might get that for beating the game, probably. Why'd you transfer it to him? You literally didn't have to do that. I'm sure I could actually beat him just because of the fucking speed of him. No, you had every choice, Gums Empress. You had every single choice. I don't think he's even taking that one. Don't blame the two when you're one with the better two. Yeah, no. He's not taking damage. Maybe you can beat him at some point, but like, fuck me if I could actually touch him. We need to get that zero shift, that super booster thing he has. Yeah, he's just not taking damage. I guess he must have shut off after a certain point. Let's just go. But yeah, no idea how far we are from the end of the game. I'm presuming, you know, like, there's this tier missions, and there's like what? Roughly an average of 10, 12 missions per tier. We're on like the third or fourth of this tier. So if I mostly focus on the story shit from now on, which I'll probably do like the free missions that are like actual stuff, but I probably won't do boss rematches unless they get me like a really cool weapon. We got paid for it anyway. But yeah, like, it is a surprisingly beefy game. I think like we gotta go like what? We gotta like a good 20 hours out of the single player stuff alone. Like no co-op fucking about, no boss rerun, not at least not that many boss reruns or anything. Yeah, I've actually like someone on my timeline, Emmanuel, has been posting like occasional snippets from Disco Elysium, and I have to say, I am very interested. I'm very interested. Like, everything I've heard about it makes it sound both great, and the writing I've seen is, like, top-notch. It's like, it's fucking funny, and it's also just genuinely good. And that's only from the snippets. Like, granted, don't know what the full thing is strictly like. But, like, from what I've heard and seen, or read, rather, seems pretty good. I'm tempted enough to get it. Hang on a second, I need to blow my nose. Okay. I'll put it on my backlog, so I'll probably play it in a few years. That seems pretty good. Now, where's our previous one? Like, 352, 331. Yeah, why not? Let's put missiles back on. Bend a bit. Pardon me. 3700. Ooh. This is identical to that one, sort of. It's just a regular Grim Reaper. I might pick for a place like the... I mean, I couldn't tell because I didn't get a lot of shots on it, but the Guilty Throne, for like nothing was that useful against Grief there, just because that fucking light speed shit. What do I want to do? Finally, going to fuck with this shit. Only you. I know a lot of these actually for how much we've been playing. Maybe not then, because this is already kind of imprecise as is. What about her wheeler sword? Okay, yeah, we are. Something there is a bow speed. Rip. Whenever you got some of these, I should probably bring this into the thing just for giggles at some point. I do remember you got those from fighting bosses, and I haven't done a lot of boss refights, so that's probably why. Oh well. What I got for, well, everything. Fuck me. Guilty Throne, the Astraeus 2. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Go for it. And their lance probably is about this time. Stargazer. I got a beef on that. Salvation Ray. Oh wow, instead of like fucking rotary bit in the middle. Yeah, we have two of this, so fuck it, go for it. Ooh. Baldur's Edge 2. Its power growth rate is low, but its overall performance is stable. Just tell us how this stacks up. 550, 550. Just hoping for the weapon. There we go. 1,300. Yeah, that's just generally better. You might as well take their spare one, man. Yellow blade. Look at that. What are you? Oh, that's an arc gun. Okay. Yeah. Missiles. We got a Pandora's box. The Wrath of God. Herd of 2. Riot 0. That's vertical launch though. Ogre Brick 2. Alright. Go for it. Hera's Garage uses the Gaia rays. I only have the one Gaia ray. Maybe I can buy another one, absolutely. Acid repair. We have like one of these kicking about, I think. I might have to mount it for some missions just for the damage we're taking. Hello. Ah, radar jammers. Let's go see. Can we buy another Gaia ray? Looks like we can. It's beefy, but we can do it. I mean the red identical, so. And what about armor? We got a bit of everything. It's not much better, it's not any better. It's not any better. Atlas, that might be better than the Goliath. Durability be lower, build defense and up, precision support, throwing performance would be considerable. Not that we're pretty, not that we're any, like, you know, not bad at that anyway. Whoops. Sword breaker. It's a massive drop off durability. God damn. Yeah, we still got like the beefiest and, well, yeah, outside of these, but beef is what matters more to me than anything else. Hey, that Gladius armor is better, but we don't have the longsword. Can't afford the longsword, right? That's where we're stuck. So let us push on. But yes, I'm interested in getting Disco Elysium. Ooh. Yeah, I'm interested in getting Disco Elysium now because what I've seen of its writing seems like incredibly good. Little flying shits? Probably not. Probably like I would hope for at least like a Stry or two. Apparently the game those guys made previously, Under Rail, is also really real good. And it's similar to the old Fallouts. So the knack for this isometric RPG shit. I did see, I didn't have the money to get, but I did see the like good old games like pre-order thing for Disco Elysium was to get on the reel for free or something. I have to give it a full nosy at some point. Pardon me. I mean, if like it can match like Disco Elysium's apparent quality, then Unreal is probably like the genuine light successor that people have been screaming for ages. Oh, there's Wasteland, but Divine Death. Entry points except for the error. Who died? Destroy. It's the wee basic one, you might as well have it. I'm still about buying on the real. Even before I heard about this collision. Hey, now you know. Oh, good.
照合の結果、遂行中のオーダーが存在しないことを確認しました。ステータスをリセット、オーバーライド、オーダーが消去されました。我らはお前を殺す。お前の役目は終わりだ。
Oh, time to die, old man. And you.
あなたはここで退場するの。警告します。
This is the second time we've had a 2v1 in this fucking arena of all places.
それでも戦闘行為に及ぶ場合はどうだというのですか。戦闘行為が発生していると判断しました。あなたには自身の命を守るため敵とみなされる勢力を排除する権利が与えられています。貴様の力次第では生き延びられるかもしれん。
They're not quite the Steel Knights, it must be said. Flares don't stop bazookas, Gloom. You'll learn that eventually, I hope. He has to stop the fire as flares, so I just shoot my missiles and then I just end his life. He's having doubts about this, I notice. Which probably absolutely has nothing to do with me just fucking destroying him, I'm sure. Right in a bit late, didn't you? I don't know where she's gone, she's just fucked off. Can fire that pretty fast.
黙りなさい。話にあれを殺した後に聞きます。
Yep, he has to stop to shoot his flares. You say 2v1, but your partner is just not doing anything. She's just kind of sitting on the sidelines, twiddling her thumbs. Yeah, they straight up want us dead. They're just abandoning all pretext now. We're out of flame tossed. Daemon. Don't worry, Regret. He's fine. Didn't buy it at the end because it looked like a fairly good but fairly standard Fallout clone. Kind of burned out an old Fallout. Fair enough.
作戦領域に新たな反応を検出。アーセナルが1機こちらに向かってきます。
アーセナル？状況の構築は完璧だったはず。
Not perfectly enough.
知るには時が必
Not
要な
even
はず。
Grief knows what's happening here.
誰だ？
Oh, he's here. Time to earn your stripes, Savior.
私が現れるとは想定外だったかな、お嬢さん。
We're gonna kill this old man.
バランタイン家の当主か。ここは貴様の来るべきところではない。嫌われたものだ。まあ歓迎されぬ客では。
Might be an edgelord, but goddamn, he's my edgelord.
貴様らに用はない。我が誇りがささやくのでな。誇りなどくだらんの一言につき愚か者が持つ肥大した自己肯定に過ぎ騙し討ちを企むような下賤な輩には言われた。
それほどまで人類を導く存在とやらになりたいのですか。血を分けた家族を踏み台にしてまで。
それこそ貴様らには関係のないこと。
図星を使う。それでもまだ正義とやらを掲げていられると
Time to die, old man.
高慢に過ぎるとは思わないのですか。
私がここにいることがよほど気に入らんようだな。まあいい。今回に二人がかりでも殺せぬとか。やはりプロフェッサーが紡ぐ先に進むのか。リグレット、すまんが離脱する。
グルーミー機が離脱します。しかし戦闘は継続中と判断。オールシステム戦闘態勢を
Yeah,
維持し
hang
ま
on,
す。
there's another strike. I'll leave that there in case I run out of ammo. Actually. Alright, eject weapons. There we go. Alright. I don't think I actually ejected that, I just stuck it on. Yeah, we just stole it's up for eject. We just stole its Stole its ammo. Oh, you don't have flares. Oh, that's tragic for you. So I have endless missiles. And they go from so far away. There is no escape. You are so low. My Mirage, all of the shooting missiles, it's just welcome to hell. This actually builds its missile lock on really fast. Like it fires all, it like lands its current very fast. You're a sniper, that's what you're doing. Okay. Well, you weren't a very well positioned one. Back up a bit, she's sniping me actually pretty well. There's a health box in here. I'm gonna go steal it. Read that in a second, moment. Fuck this boss. Dragon Quest doing what Dragon Quest does best, is it? Out of range. Chasing after with our swords. Good. Don't fuck with this boss, please. Something is to be said for being able to just outspeed missiles. Savior, steady on. Reloading, of course. Last of missiles. Give me that a stress. Massive damage and cost us to go in turns from you. Ooh.
わかりました。あなたを殺せなかったのは誤算でした。ですが彼にとってはこれでいいのでしょう。
So Grief didn't even order it. The two of them just decided I have to die because whatever. And we, despite apparently accidentally, I presume, killing like the innocent slot, even though it didn't matter because they're immortal. We can't just kill the two of these. We can't just run them through. Started reading a manga called Machina Irumakun. There's also an anime that is currently running in Japan. The English title is Welcome to Demon School Irumakun. It is about a 14-year-old boy that gets adopted by a demon and has to go to demon school. Starts out as a typical weak MC, gets mistaken as powerful story. Usually these types of stories are kind of stagnant, but this one has actual character development and theme of its self-improvement. Hey. Well, I'd probably give that a look. I do like the ones that are all about like self-improvement, but genuine self-improvement, and not just I've gotten stronger now because. Most likely. Yeah, like. Is just something quite nice about it. About that sort of story. Living up to his name. I mean, you're very much welcome, because otherwise that would have taken quite longer.
Sky Union から返信。作戦領域の閉鎖が承認されました。本件についての記録をアーカイブにしました。オービタルへ訴え出るのであれば、重要な証拠になるでしょう。ですが、記録の処置について私の判断するところではありません。あなたの自由です。機関シーケンスの構築を完了しました。シーケンスを展開、ベースへ帰還します。
I believe there's another health box, so might as well like try and avoid any costs for damage or whatever. It's also pretty shallow, even if it tackles a more serious problem, and or gets very deep into it. I feel like for the sort of thing that I presume is a manga, like a regular magazine, to actually get like an anime adaptation, especially if I guess it's like a plot like that, like a setup like that. And expecting them to get into any sort of depth with like actual problems and shit would be a bit much. That Agni thing. Might be worth a little enjoyable look. Like even a simplistic romp's worth it. Ugh. There's Strays 2, The Salvation Ray, Baldur's Edge 2, Ogre 2, Herod's Grudge. Oh, what can we make? Atlas Arm. Maybe. That's a defense plus something, right? The overall durability is lower, but defense is significantly higher. So I guess that means while it can block a lot more overall damage, the thing will fall apart by itself a lot bit quicker. Worse throwing performance, better melee performance, fire rate, shot delay support. It's kind of a bit worse on resistances and all that in general, though. It's just Atlas left arm. You have another arm apparently. Oh. So you. Any which way, none of them are particularly striking. That was the Kusanagi arm, but not particularly striking. That was the legs. You already were in the Atlas legs, funny enough. Weapon. Whoa! 2,400 laser damage. You know what? Go for it. Picked up a second Herod's Grudge at some point. Grand Bulkhead. Alright. Swords on our left pylon. New sword, yellow sword. Right pylon, I want to swap out for that Trace 2. It does have fire rate, close combat. That's the Trace 1. Where's the Trace 2? There's the Trace 2. Range and fire rate are excellent. That sounds good to me. Salvation Ray. Shoulder weapon is Ogre Rig 2, which might be worth a punt. 2004. That's also quite beefy. You know what, let's mind these on before we do a thing. I mean, this really good clip from a virtual YouTuber, hang on. Suisei and Siri have a sass off. Siri just sassing her. Just cutting her off at the end there. Stream of just arguing with your phone. I'd watch it. So, this linear investigation. I think the mission went 90 seconds. Some of these might be worth doing in case they have gear lying about.
では、ブリ本オーダーは適正 AI が保有していた生産施設に深部へとつながる開口部があることを発見しました。内部へ侵入、調査を行うことが本オーダーの目的となります。それでは任務開始時刻までに準備を完了し。
Fair enough. You can see why it's a get 15 confirmed kills. If we have these two, probably not a very high enemy count in general. We didn't slay the people that translate VTubers and force them to translate on Mega Sisters. Them always will fight in the great VTuber war.
テムトリウスの濃度は低い。短距離レーダーへの
There
影
we
響はあり
go.
ません。目の前の開口部に入り、最陽部を目指してください。多数の熱源を確認。汚染された AI 軍と思われます。殲滅しつつ降下してください。また、最陽部に強い熱源反応があるようです。注意してください。
オーダー開始。僕が道を切り開く。
我が道が血で彩られよう。執行者たる使命を果たす。戦場で死した者、戦場へ帰る。
閉鎖された隔壁を確認。
Hang on.
破壊し、降下を続行してください。
I will steal that while we're here. That's a stride. I just got back up. Fuck. I think it just wiped everything except the strider. Yeah, that wrecks house. Ooh. I just got that for free. Yeah. Get it. I kind of figured I wasn't going to get it at their point. This is quite the fall. Enemy AI commander. I do love that little flash right before they die. Get on there, see. That's the commander one. Was there another one? Give me the body. There's a corpse over there. There we go. Oh, you. Let me take that. Didn't use it this mission, but might as well have it out and just gander at it. Let's see, did you ever hear about the Morrowind mod? Oh Jesus. No, I did not. Did you hear about Steam doing online play of local only games? I didn't, no. Is it like a framework thing they're making this to handle it? Like just peer-to-peer stuff or peer-to-peer like built into Steam stuff? They are doing that. It took this long to get saviors in ally. Put me at good. That's actually a really good feature to have on your thing. Because if like you can just have like an automatically implemented, even if it's a bit shaky, like peer-to-peer tack-on thing, instead of you having like routed through parsec or whatever the fuck. That's actually really good. That's a really takes a burden off of developers. Although you do need to have like Steamworks integration and shit, which raises questions for non-Steam versions. I mean, I guess they'll just have to kind of eat shit, won't they? Star missile launcher's just lying here. Only the host needs to own the game. Now that's a real surprise. Like that's a surprise. That's, you know, you'd expect like, okay, you both have to own the game, but the host only needing it. Now there's a thing. Do we have like an ETA on when they're doing this? Because well, we might not be able to do it right away. Maybe I will eventually be able to swing like betas on. Okay. Might eventually be able to swing a non-parsec routed betas on now. I wonder if I could swing it. Because if we can swing it and it works alright, maybe I could swing River City Girls with Chris after all. Out of the Steam version, of course, but only work with a list of games. Well, therein lies the rub. But I suppose when the proper thing comes out, we could probably swing that in. We're still considering just doing it via parsec. No non-Steam games, though. Yeah, it's just hard. I'm just running right here for giggles. I feel like that's kind of a given. Yeah, parsec is still absolutely valuable for those. We got that right before we built it. I mean, I think like maybe if it's proven viable enough and it's not like if it's peer-to-peer interface, there's no actual server strain there. Good Old Games probably could if they had like they had developers capable of just building like an API for it and shit. And just integrate it into their versions of stuff. Oh well. But like, maybe not, because if you just run it through the client, that won't like stop for the whole like no DRM shit really, because it won't interfere with that. It's possible. I imagine if Valve can get it working decently, it won't be too long until Good Old Games and probably also like the Epic Games Store will try the same shit. The latter is going to be fucking comedy. First, got missiles in that? Oh yeah, the Scarlet Star. This is a bit old and don't really need it. This happened at a fun time. Stick that shit on there, see how this does. This is a charge cannon is the thing, this is a wind-up. Might not like it as much as like the quick fire Hero's Grudge and shit. Cooling system. There's the sword we got. Oh, this is the Legion armor we picked up. We have so much like heavy duty equipment stacked that we kind of need to keep all the Goliath armor on just to have the raw memory to actually keep our heavy gear. Let's just do a count. Oh, a boss fight. We'll get to that. Let's just do a count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So yeah, like roughly 10. Well, this is very low. So roughly 10 to 12. We're on like 5. 5 out of potentially 12, maybe even 14 if it's adding 2 each time, which it might be. And then I guess I presume there's an A rank. I guess you'd have to, wouldn't you? Let's do this. I might start to put after this one. I might like leave the other free mission. Actually, start to put the haste on it.
大型イモータルに遭遇し全滅しました。本オーダーは現地に残されたアーセナルから大型イモータルとの戦闘データを収集することが目的となります。それでは任務開始時刻までに準備を完了し。
I guess like I was gonna say I guess I could just like start splitting a game or something when I get like when I get. Okay, I do need to buy Blademaster still, but David's starting to stream tomorrow and all. Probably basically just won't have the time slots in a sense. Pretty well written creepypasta about a weird mod where every NPC is going to war already. It's all the stamina empty calls. This is the scan mission, that's fine. I've been killing this shit again, I've noticed. I haven't touched the settings at all since the last time it worked, so I really just don't know what the hell it is. I noticed Monster Hunter was like staggered as having a coding a little bit. I wonder if that's because I set stuff for Daemon X Machina and doesn't like the Monster Hunter or whatever. So I might just have to pick one, stick to it, just go like, oh well, eat shit. Not very big arsenals, must be said. And granted, my guy is huge, but still. But the game is itself pretty good. Someone to people to feel the stride. Keep at it. Yeah, that's water beneath us. Careful. Please, scan the bullshit. You're not gonna scan it. Maybe you are scanning. Okay. I don't know if that was being shot or the terrain down there. It's feeding us dry. Don't think I did that in 90 seconds at all. See, every NPC goes outside at night and says watch the sky, and when you die there's a complete... Guns Empress has appeared on the battlefield. Why are you picking a fight with us here? To what end? See, completely black guy called the assassin, crawling around your body on all fours. The longer you play, the weirder it gets and the more aggressive the assassin becomes. So one guy tries to finish him all and he starts writing that he thinks he is seeing the assassin in real life. I'll say that's a better, I will say that's, you know, like, at least a more interesting setup than most creepypastas, which is just video game but evil blood. Look at the wacky music. They've actually written a little silly thing for this. Before we get on with getting your dinner sorted. Ooh! Splendor, Legion. I think that Legion left on. Alright, where are you? That is a bit unbelievable to use because of the charge up. It looks like it will fucking wreck house if I could actually land a shot with it. Dark Mantis. Give me that shit. Yeah, it's narrowly missed. I think I might prefer the other ones just because it's easier to aim, I feel like. A constant shot instead of having to wind up and trying to follow the remarkably jumpy opponents we have. Yep. I am not doing enough for this shit. Doing alright in there. I have to reload. It's alright. Click throw. Yeah, I'll just use the non-charge up ones. I think it's just easier against the speed of opponents we have. Where are you? This speed, which is not actually moving all that fast relative to some. Please come back into the zone. The enders. And there's another strike what's over there, don't worry. I haven't forgotten the 3 notices. Yeah, look at that, the shredder. When I can actually pull it off, that just wrecks house. Like, faster than even the other lasers do. This move. Oh, yeah, Rose Queen's is getting dinner tonight. Better made for her, rather. All in all, a good day. There is a Watch the Skies subreddit where they're trying to recreate the mod from the story. But I'm not sure if that's even possible since the assassin crawls on walls and ceilings. I'm not sure if Marwan can even do that. I feel like you could probably fudge it well enough. Like, you could probably make it so it's like a... the model looks like it's walking on walls, but it's like crawling on walls, but it's the actual thing is actually just like a little node. It's hovering off the wall a bit. Or something like that. You can probably cheat it in a number of ways like that. It's like how Fallout 3, the running trains are just like a very tiny NPC with a train for a hat. Shit like that. Like, ways and means, I'm sure. I guess because Morrowind is mostly text, that the whole like watch the skies bit is actually also easily handled. Let's see what that Dark Mantis is like. It's a blitz. An armament that forms autonomous laser attacks. Ooh. 46, 186. That's alright, not great. But search range 300 and it doesn't seem to have ammo. We'll give it a whirl, see how it does. I heard to give it a chance. I may miss my super lasers. I did need that left legion. I presume we want to get to the Gladius. Oops. Gladius arm. Gladius? Gladius? Whichever. I need a longsword. The longsword needs a legion. Go for it. Little tiny fly and it keeps taking bombing runs at my fucking face. Yep. I've noticed Discord messages. And sure enough, Chris has sent me a tweet about, like a link to a tweet about the Steam Remote Play. Beta now available for everybody. Yeah. Actually, if we're going in the boss fight, which I presume we are in some fashion, we'll give the Dark Mantis its day another time. Question is it a fast-moving colossal mortal or is it a slow mover? Because if the fast mover, we will absolutely need this if we even have a chance of getting it, or maybe the missiles. If it's not, this would actually be ideal for just destroying it. Not that different in power, actually. The balance probably, like, difference in balance probably helps it a lot. Depending on what you're fighting, but for this I feel like we can just get on with whatever. I mean, it's also even odds that we're not going to be fighting on the colossal mortal. We're just going to go here and like grieve for one of his goons is going to be like, we must slay you now. This map does look fucking rad though, like look at that.
オーダーへの登録を確認しました。
I think that's the fastest sign up we've had.
詳細な情報を聞く前に決めてしまって良いのですか？
いや、それはさ、だって
なAI に心配されるなんてかっこ悪。お兄さん大丈夫？
うるさいな。俺たちバレットワークスはどんなオーダーだって逃げたりしない。
That's not exactly true. You've turned down missions before and then turned up to fight me in them.
あ、そう。じゃあフォー、詳しい情報を教えて。お兄さんも聞くでしょ。
くさね、調子狂うな。一応聞くよ。一応ね。
Slowing us down. Johnny, it's better to know what we got.
プログラムを放棄し、発掘現場から姿を消してしまいました。
Oh, that's not good.
確認された個体と消失個体のデータは一致。ほぼ確実に同体です。現在の位置は不明。おそらくは同支配領域に存在するフェムト資源の精錬施設へ向かっていると推測されます。
推測されますって、歯切れが悪い言い方をするじゃないか。乗っ取られたのは
You suspect. Oh, it's gonna be a digger, isn't it?
広域レーダーでも質量観測でも現在地くらい分かりそうなもんだ。
Don't like pop it. That's right. It was like a boss fight in like one of the beta or the demo, I think, wasn't there? In the demo last year, man. There was like a underground, or it was like digging up and down. I remember this, I think. That or I saw it at E3 something, but this reminds me. I'm having flashbacks.
出現地点はまっすぐ精錬施設へ向かっています。
地面に潜ってる敵をどうやって探す？
アーセナルに搭載された近接センサーなら付近にいれば検知できるで
That
しょう。
line in particular seems
作戦領域は
memorable.
過去の観測結果から移動速度などを予測して導き出され、時間とともに移動しています。
それって面白そうだし、ウエストセブンってか、私も参加しようっと。
え、マジかよ。
何よ嫌そうな顔しちゃって。そんなに私のこと嫌いなわけ？
Johnny
ど
is
この
just
解放旅団
afraid
だ
of girls.
ウエストセブンとは組みたがらないんだろうさ。敵が一体増えるようなもんだからな。
Sticking a knife in your back to bring to a gunfight.
私たちのこと分かってるじゃない。
Fair enough.
じゃ、私はアーセナルの整備に入るし。お兄さんたち、背後から私に撃たれないように頑張ってね。
ルーキーももちろんオーダーを受けるだろ。俺とあの怒り
Well, yeah, I got it.
二人きりなんてしないよな。
Unlike you, I literally can't
俺
turn
もア
down
ーセ
any
ナルの
missions.
準備を始める。俺たち二人でイモータルをやっつけてやろうぜ。
Alright, I will be back in a minute. I have to go take a piss. Whoops, almost forgot to unpause recording. I love the dumbest people. Yeah, consistently. What does that say, I guess? Femto particle density in a femto mining zone. Or that maybe this is a zone.
目標の汚染された AI を見つけ出し破壊してください。
こいつか。情報より随分と移動速度が遅いみたいだ。
For now.
フェムト資源の精錬施設周辺は硬い岩盤。
Wait, no, I do remember this.
おそらく岩盤の掘削にこれま
Yeah, well, this boss fight actually was in the demo.
ってどうやって引っ張り出すわけ？見てるだけじゃ拉致が開かないし。
地中から高エネルギー反応を感知しました。これは
Man, glad Nick Razov does because he went so fucking stupid. Or just saying you hit people from another country because like they're, you know, the level of melanin in their skin, or because they don't speak your language or whatever the fuck, and that's apparently all you need to do. Yeah, I remember this git. Well, I don't remember being like big enough to panic about it. Yeah, I remember you. I don't remember if I can jump or anything, but I remember you. Oh, hear the rumble. Feel the HD. I went too low. Get back up here. Here. I'm on fire. Rip. Where are you? I don't have the femto Rex. The lasers use femto. Forgot that detail. Tried the Mirage there. I'll fly. Oh, cheeky bend. I don't fucking know. Engage on the ground, but there's no reason to ever dig. See you. Yeah, where for? Probably its engine's going. Blast the fuck out of the drill. Brexit thing's been off with a never-ending story. The greatest comedy on earth. It just keeps getting fucking funnier by the day. We are now in a position where the DUP might genuinely kill Brexit, and that's goddamn funny. Fucking acid missiles. We can get these out of it. That would be really sick. Cheeky fucker. I'm just escaping that. Yeah, we'll never but that's just all the fucking funnier. It's like, the longer it goes on, the more likely it just fucking gets killed before it gets anywhere. Oof. We've now reached the point where the Tory, like, we're now reaching the point basically where the DUP has convinced England to basically let's like kick Northern Ireland out of the Union. We're getting to that point. It was amazing when the vote failed because the DUP voted against it. Voted against like the voted in favor of the amendment that delayed the Brexit deal vote, and you just saw like the rampaging Twitter English ultra nationalists just shrieking about how Northern Ireland is such a like a hellhole and like we should get rid of it. It should just be kicked out of the Union. And it's kind of like yes, exactly. This is almost like this is something we wanted all along. It's almost like there's a problem with these two being linked or something. It's fucking amazing to see. Dragon Quest 3 is a place based on Portugal. Ooh. Hey, what place is it in Dragon Quest 3?
よくわかんないな。それにしてもイモータルの目的は何だったんだ？まさか無と鉱石が欲しいってわけじゃないよな。
People in Britain are worried everyone's been making fun of them since the Brexit thing started. Some of us are, mainly us in Northern Ireland and Scotland, who voted against it, so, you know, we've just been... Northern Ireland especially has just been cackling constantly, because now the entire rest of the UK has to deal with a DUP. They have to learn firsthand what we've been putting up with, what we've had to deal with, like, what we have to go through, and that's just been the funniest shit ever. People in England are, you know, probably aware of it, but that just makes them, you know, like, really upset and angry that, you know, they want to, like, steal our sovereignty. Because, you know, England clearly doesn't have any sovereignty, like, only England matters. Where, like, everyone is painfully aware it's a massive fucking joke at this point. But some of us enjoy it, and the other ones just shriek about how something pride or whatever. Not usually these places in Dragon Quest games in real countries and cities. I just didn't know they'd done that with Portugal too. Fair enough. It's a kingdom called Portugal. And this is their pepper their dialogue with bits of Portuguese. Ah, that's pretty neat. Portugal is perhaps a bit on the nose, isn't it? Nah. If this thing gives us either a giant drill or a giant laser or acid missiles, I may start to fight it. Oh, hello.
兵器ばかりでなく、資源の採掘や建築のための重機まで乗っ取り始めたか。これまでのイモータルには見られなかった動きだ。どう考える？
Change in tactic.
連中の目的など気にしても仕方がなかろう。
I feel like you should savior, because then you know what they're. If you know what they're up to, you know how to defend humanity. Never expect people to actually pay attention to my country. I get that. It's always a surprise. It was fucking Azure Leon having a ship, like a ship girl named the HMS Belfast, just still fucks with me to this day. Cause like, what the hell? Of all the places for like this shithole to be referenced. It's always a surprise to see it come up. Turtle beer.
イモータルとグリーフ、それとネーションどもの腹積もり次第だ。誰かがこの戦いを無用に長引かせようとしているのなら、我々が潰す。ウエストセブン。殺して破壊するだけだ。相手が誰であろう。
Ireland is the end, whoever.
飼い主への反目も辞さない。
Portugal was historically pretty important, that's why it doesn't really surprise me that people pay attention to it. It doesn't come up as much as other places, to be fair. Like, he's right in that usually whenever like a European place is used as a basis, it's always going to be like France, Spain, Italy, or Germany, basically. You're feeling saucy and you go a bit further and you go like to Switzerland or up north. I don't think Ireland was ever important beyond being just one of England's many dumping grounds. We did produce a lot of... We have produced a fair whack of like important people, but never actually did much on the grand history stage otherwise.
それこそくだらん。ただの一兵卒を買いかぶって死ぬのは勝手だが。
Pretty good at being related to the
巻き
sea.
込まないでくれ。我々は戦争のための駒だよ。あいつも例外ではない。我々は戦い紡がれ
He's using his threads being spun
そう。
analogy.
尺だがな。
Oh, that Brazil goal.
話は終わりか。今日のところは。では私も失礼する。
I didn't know the maritime right to India, but actually thinking about it.
紡がれる糸が。
It's quite the beefy thing to pull off.
グリフ、お前が思うほど我々の命安くはないぞ。
Yeah, that was one of the first Christian countries, now that makes it important. Oh. Well, hell. There's only like 6 B rank missions? Yeah, like, apart from its own largely self-contained history and occasional dalliances of America vis-a-vis money and revolutionaries to fuck up England, most of Ireland's shit is like fairly self-contained, at best. The first king of Brazil was actually the king of Portugal. He ran the heck away due to their French invasion. I didn't know that, no. That's kind of funny. Should not be able to make the gladius. Yes. Just decreed independence and cut ties with Portugal. Fuck me, that's one way to do it. Just dump the old country, leg it, and then just cut off ties. You go like, okay, new house now. I'm not going back. Sword break. I was gonna say, is that? No, that's the kneecaps. That looks like a fucking like Zone of the Enders style dong. It is a bit below. I don't know why its stats are better. The biggest problem with the maritime route to India was the very bottom of Africa. Was that because of, I don't know, like African piracy, or just rough seas? Or just because it's a mad long distance? And it's actually quite down there thinking about it. Foolish Raft. It's a vertical launch though. I think this is like a ballistic missiles. This is like not a lock-on one. No, this is a lock-on system. This is probably not a yellow missile system. Already told me I should make Belfast my capital. It's not even old enough. When we founded in 1603. Oh, fuck me then. I knew it was like... I didn't realize it was actually like relatively that young. I think Belfast had been a settlement. I didn't realize it was only formally founded then. There was a cape there that was apparently a bitch to get past. It was called the Cape of Tormented Storms. Some people even thought there was a malicious being there that sank ships called Blademaster. When the Portuguese finally got past, it was renamed to the Cape of Boa Esperança. I'm fucking these pronunciations terribly. Good hope. That's funny though. Well, all sorts of things about history today. Most of like the history we're taught in like school is actually like recent, pretty understandable. Like very Ireland's a more recent history. Like basically everything from the famine onwards, especially the past century in particular, because oh boy, that's an important one. Did pretty well actually. Hey, slowly but surely. Fuck me over here. A charged laser rifle fires a wired. Ah, it is just this fucking laser beam. But it's a laser rifle. Oops. Oh, well, not. I prefer having the lasers as the shoulder weapons and just having my fucking cannons as the main. Just paint, that's fine. It is a cool looking laser though. Yeah, fight Dreadnought. Is that one? That's fight Bolt. Yeah, there's very little B rank missions actually. Drone production facility. Well, this is an S rank. I feel like we may actually be getting near the end then. Things are beginning to hot up. Grief is like mentioned, like stolen the data and mentioned something about a Dominator. And now like they're noting that the Immortals are like stealing mining equipment and shit now. The running story, I think that's actually the most successful German film outside of Germany. I mean, it probably, because I can't, I say I can't think of any other German films offhand, but then again, I don't, like, would I realize that they were a German film offhand is the thing. Shut down and abandoned. Wow, that feels pretty telling.
ネズミがチーズでも作ってるんだろ。放っておいてやれよ。面白い冗談だが、現実的ではないな。工場の
If they haven't, we should go in and just wreck us anyway. I haven't watched the never-ending story in years thinking about it. I mean, when I say years, I mean like probably genuinely 20 years, if not a bit more. So a lot of like really old films I barely remember from my childhood that I want to watch again. Like the Mario Bros. Film, I haven't watched since I was like 5 or 6. The Never-ending Story, Reframed Roger Rabbit. There's a bunch that I should go back to.
それが本当ならやばいじゃないか。こいつは兄貴も呼んだ方がいいな。ちょっと待ってくれよ。
そのオーダー、シェルが受領します。
Hello.
了解。オーダーへの登録を確認しました。オーダーの定員は残り1名です。
おい、いきなり出てきて何なんだ。僕と兄貴の2人で受けるつもりだったのに。
Didn't even know she was here.
レディーファーストという言葉も知らないなんて。これだから野蛮な連中は困るの。
あんたに言われたくないな。
まあとにかく私にオーダーを譲りなさい。問題でもあるの？
僕は兄貴と一緒に出撃したいんだよ。
あらあら、とんだブラコンね。
すまないが、これは任務であることは忘れないでほしいのだ。
僕一人でも出撃すべきか。
兄を信頼しているのはわかる。
Sure, you must have done more to avoid him.
一瞬の迷いが戦場では死を招くこともある。
Can't have done all double missions, can
私
you?
も準備に入らせてもらう。
今回は仕方ない。他のオーダーを探すことにしよう。
Alright. I do find it interesting how it does that occasionally, where like you'll start a conversation with like 2 or 3 certain pilots, and then one will drop out because of whoever else is involved or because something happened, and someone else will come in and take the spot or whatever, or just be in the mission. Despite, like, you might initially think, like, you know, oh hey, Johnny's going to be in the mission, and then Johnny just pisses off, and you're stuck with whoever, Gun Empress or whatever. And it's very purple, which is usually the color of the Immortals.
フェムト粒子の濃度は通常レベル。レーダーに支障はありません。各センサーを最大感度で起動。データリンク開始。施設への侵入経路を発見しました。
I like how even next to these two, I'm still fucking giant and beefy.
外から見た限りでは異常はなさそうだ。カキ、私に続いてくれ。
You say that, but I'll be taking point to actually shoot the walls of them.
なんだこれは。事前情報とまるで違う。
Chaos
内部を
crime.
作り変えているのか。
生産施設を地下へ拡張しているようです。内部構造のデータを吐き、周辺を再探査します。
まるで迷路。
多数のフェムト反応を感知しました。
Yeah.
こちらへ向かってきます。
やはりイモータルの拠点で間違いない。
Our dear lads.
目標をこの施設の破壊に設定する。目につくイモータルをすべて破壊しろ。
Clearly either ring first and then we'll go in. Even Faust at like Faust or whatever, I keep fucking up. I don't know if they intend to be like Faust or Faust or whatever. But the lower ammo count is making me want to just go back to the regular bazooka on that arm, just by having the extra missiles. How's that thing stand there, dude? Successful German films in the US. There's a film that's more successful than the running story. It's Chariots of the Gods. It's a documentary about aliens. I assume almost no one in Germany has even heard of that one. I'm not at all surprised that that's like the most popular in America. That just seems fitting. Like there couldn't be any other way, honestly. I'm so surprised that I haven't. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that I haven't heard of it. Just because fucking America. This music's pretty rad. So that being said, the Flame one actually has quite beefy explosions. I'm shooting straight through that thing. No, they're not. Like, they're not at all. Never Ending Story from Never Ending Story 2, and then Body of Evidence, which is an erotic thriller that I've never heard of. Can't say I've heard of it either.
お前たちがイモータルを引きつけている間に、私が生産システムの中枢へたどり着き、破壊。そうすれば 奴らは統制を失うはずだ。
おとりですって？私を誰だと思っているの？脇役ならあなたの方こそ適任でしょ。
Aha, I'm not the expendable one.
これは命令だ。言い争っている余裕はない。危険だと思ったら撤退しろ。いいな。
勝手すぎる。
すまんな。私はイモータルと話がある。では、ここは任せたぞ。
Has left.
イモータルと話って何を？
Don't blow it up.
通信を切ったのね。仕方がない。彼
But
の言う
under
通りにする
protest.
しかなさそうね。
I was gonna keep on doing what I was doing. Plenty of ammo picking up it. That comes with Das Boot, which is also pretty popular in Germany. I mean, that's a classical one, that one. And it's like, I was gonna say that one of the big ones. No, they're not exactly like a big one, but it is like a fairly well remembered and well known classic movie. Bit of Dragon Quest 11 2 emo, I kind of want to make them a Dragon Quest 11.5 completely and that stuff. I mean, they might. That wouldn't be the first time Square Enix has done something like that. I guess I don't know what the lyrics in this vocal track are. Yeah, the explosions on that are a lot crazier than the other. And what was the point here? It feels like something was meant to be here. Yeah, can't crack the door. But yeah, like, wouldn't be the first time. Although it might take a little bit for me to do it. Well, thinking about it, I'm not sure if they've ever done that for Dragon Quest per se. They've done it for Final Fantasy quite a bit. I'm not sure about Dragon Quest. It's also the thing too. What was even the point? See a nemesis. I'll admit I was trying to like go around and oh, you're alright. Is your like mech destroying itself as we speak? I am not having the current issues. I'm really good again. That doesn't do a lot of damage to that. That's a definitely just like a mech killer. An arsenal killer. Are you serious about talking to the immortals? Shenanigans are afoot. Yeah, guitar is pretty good. Oh. Use that. Is he back? Powerful electronic interference. Oh.
メッセージは何？
He's back and he wants
どこ
us,
から
I
送られてい
think.
るの？
That or someone with the same voice.
次から次へと。4、状況の分析と報告を。
この施設の自爆装置が起動されました。
Well, that's
速や
not
かに施
good.
設の外へ退避してください。カウントダウンを開始します。
自爆ですって。クリムゾンロード、応答しなさい。施設から脱出するわよ。残念だけど彼を救っている余裕はない。ならば
自爆へのカウントダウン継続中。
私はこんな場所で死ぬわけにはいかないの。バランタイン家は、いえ、
All the German
セ
films
イ
in
ビアの
Germany
人
use
類の
their
指導者へと導くまでは
sure this many too.
脱出を開始します。
Followed by Raumschiff Surprise Period Warp. 3 minutes and I don't have the fastest star speed in the world. See, the self-destruct system is getting a fucking early start. Red failed his skip. Ah, oh shit. That's what that was for. I didn't realize I had actually gone backwards. I thought I was going like the other way. I'm gonna take like a fresh path then. I think they both do not have an English translation. They are made by the same people. The first is a parody of westerns, and the second of them is a parody of sci-fi movies. Curious to know, like, how those go. Yeah, we should probably just stick to the air, actually. Faster than that. Only I had that fucking booster from that one mission. I might not make this. That's what cuts us off. Might not make this, or if I do, it'll be by a head. Hang on. That's not good at all. Please. Over there. Rip. Please kill that. Yeah, probably not making this. By her. Yep, by her. You call a 6-armed skeleton holding 6 swords, an armful. Dragon Quest monster names, a lot of Dragon Quest names in general, are just good. Of course. He wouldn't die here. He is Soldier Man.
私はまだ生きているのか。
どうやって脱出したの？あの時施設の中枢にいたのなら最短経路でも脱出。
You also have the zero shift booster.
私は助けられたのか。
助けられたって、一体誰に？あそこで何があったの？
いや、ずっ
Fell unconscious?
何も覚えていない。
A successful non-German film in Germany is Disney's The Jungle Book. Which one? Like the old one or the remake?
機関シーケ
I
ンスを
presume the
展
old
開し
one.
ます。各機手順に従って帰還してください。
Actually, there were 2 remakes, weren't there? More recent one and then one in like the early 2000s. Or something like that. The old one, of course. Good. One from 1967. Good shit. Literally, I might that the X-ray. Fucking look at that. Ah, Cleve Solus. We need a Baldur's Edge 1. You monsters. I never find a Baldur's Edge 1. Yeah, so I thought. Claymore. Claymore. Here. Yeah, it's just the armor and shit. We do have that Gladius armor we can put on now, which is sure to be step up in basically every way. Wouldn't be that. Maybe it's this one would have, because like last time we had something like this, I went to a mission I didn't do, and I found like the Ogre Break 1 in it. And we had this kicking about since before we found the Baldur's Edge 2. So maybe there's a Baldur's Edge 1 in here. Aristocats is placed 11, which is kind of surprising me because I've never really heard anything about that film. I only know that it exists. I'm kind of the same, like that. The film was on TV quite a bit when I was younger, but it's just kind of vanished since. Yep, big cannons. Yeah, like that's one. That's a Disney one that's just kind of vanished. I'm not really surprised by that because like there is the whole Siamese cat sequence, and from what I've heard, like Disney's basically tried to quietly bury the racist elements of its oldest films. Like the Dumbo remake just quietly doesn't have anything to do with the incredibly racist crows. This is just destroy mission, not a defend mission, it seems like, so that's good. I'm reminded of like, maybe there is a defense aspect to it. Hello, cannon. I'm glad they don't discriminate. Jesus. Thank you for that. Where's your gun? Doesn't really give a shit about that. hope one of them has like missiles to deal with those. I sure as shit cannot. I was mission reward reduced by 500. We fucked up. That cannon got destroyed, that's why. Just too busy focusing on the fighters. Going well. We really don't need these. Please. Shoot. Fucker. Let's get over here before that goes up in smoke. It went up in smoke. We're not doing too well. Please. I don't know why you keep missing. You're not even moving when the missile goes astride, and it's not like these things are affected by flares.
オーダーの達成を確認しました。帰還シーケンスを展開します。
meet again, who knows.
ではブリーフィングを開始します。本オーダーはオービタルからの依頼となります。
The last time
ま
this
た
happened,
オービ
someone
タル
tried
を
to kill
通
us.
じてグリーフがあなたへの面会を希望しています。オービタルはこれを受理し、正式な会見としてオーダーを発注しました。指定された場所へ赴き、グリーフとの会見に臨んでください。付随事項ですが、グリーフから一切の武装、
If our
他の
character
傭
agrees
兵
to
の
this,
随
they're
伴なく
stupid.
指定場所に来るようにという要望が添えられています。これらの事項についてはただの要望に過ぎず、必ずしも従う必要はありません。もちろん指示に従った方が彼の心象を損ねないでしょうが、どうするかはあなたの判断次第です。それでは面会の準備を整え、作戦領域め
Yeah, but no, I'm not going in there unarmed. I'm no fool. If he bitches about it, he can, you know, rein his own gets in.
繰り返しますが、一切の武装や猟奇の同伴は認められていません。アーセナルへの登場も武装とみなされるので注意してください。
I wasn't aware we had a choice to not go in the arsenal.
実際にどうするかはあなたの自由ですが、オーダーの内容は尊重すべきだと考えます。作戦領域に侵入、グリーフを発見しました。フェムト粒子の濃度は皆無、レーダーに支障はありません。オーダーを開始してください。
Win. Well, we can just. I presume we can make call it. It must be a. There you go. X exit the arsenal. We're going to park this off to tuck it away. Sprint to it if we need to. Unless I can't get out of here on foot, in which case I guess we'll just have. I presume like there's. Remember where we parked. Doesn't have to be as cheeky as like, oh, park your arsenal out of sight. What? I didn't enter the orange zone.
作戦領域内に識別コードを紹介中。テラーズのグリーフ、
Hey, that's
リグレッ
pissy.
ト、グルーミーです。
I mean, yeah, fucked it, but I didn't enter the orange zone.
私の予測した通りでした。
私がプロフェッサー、あれをどうするおつもりか。よもや
Fuck it,
これ
actually.
以上放置はしますま
If
い。
this starts a whole fight with them.
そう結論
On
を
the
す
map
る
it did, huh? Didn't look like it
あ
to
れ
me.
は
まだ
残念ながら。なぜ理解しない。なぜ声を聞こうとしない。
Okay.
歩みを進める時がようやく来たという
The Dominator's voice.
の。他の連中もなぜだ。プロフェッサー、指示を。最後の機会
If
を
this starts a fight with all
自
four
ら
of
握
them,
り
we'll
つぶした。
tag out and try to do it the other way, but
そうか、そうだな。あれが不要因子ならば排除しなければならん。
お手伝いします。廃棄物の処理にあなたの手を煩わせるまでもありません。
I might just say fucking keep to this. Yeah, no, fucking keep
仕
to
方
this.
あるまい。
We're just gonna fuck everyone dies.
彼らの言う 不要因子とはおそらくあなたのことでしょう。
Let's
不
go,
要因
loads.
子の排除とはつまり
デモンのまま死ぬがいい
Wants it first,
あ
does
な
he?
たには自分の命を守る権利が保障されています。オーダーの目標をテラーズの撃破および作戦領域からの脱出に設定しました。オーダーを開始してください。
お前には全てを与えたはずだったのだがな
Supposed to give you everything. You could always actually explain your bullshit at any point.
グリーフを悲しませることなくあなたを殺せます。
人類は自分たちが愚かだということにいつ気づくのかな。
Oh, what the fuck was that? Also, now I'm stuck in the metal. Give me a sec. Ah, how be you? Someone else also have like the fucking zero shift, or was that great grouping behind it? I mean, stamina 0, he still has a fucking fair boost on him. The purple misses. Is that her? I think that's her. Back away from her. If we can actually back away from her, that does not seem to be capable. We don't seem to be capable of doing that. Jeez, one of them to get them into fucking like sight range or line of shoot range. Desperately low on health. Good data memory. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Okay. This is gonna be a long one. I should have brought like actual guns, but yeah, I wasn't aware it was gonna be 1v3 against these pricks. Can we do like the Twitches pieces of shit we've yet seen? It's Greek. Hang on. Which one of you is the Switch one? His super shoot, like, speed mod thing isn't working out so well for him this time, must be said. He still got it, and he can still do that, but... Zone. Of course he dashed at that exact moment. You firing the laser anytime soon. Have you inherited my power? No, mate, you just kind of stewed in my laser for a full minute. Problem is we don't have the ammo to pull that off again on someone else. Actually, leave that sitting there in case we run out of ammo when I go. Which we will soon when the Faust runs out. Alright. Actually, I might steal that actually to refill the Atreus 2 bullets instead. We'll just rely on our fucking like laser sword if another gun runs out. Yeah, there we go. I say that, but we have the other bazooka still, which has a fair whack around in it. Let's see who we can beat into a 1v1 fight. By aggroing the other. Rip. It's very obliging of you, Gloom, it must be said. Kaboom, this fucking expensive 60 MP, oh my god, it does damage. That's the way you like to see it. Is that my Mirage exploding? Yes. Where's he fucked off to? He fucked off over to her, hasn't he? Probably has. No, there he is. Taking pot shots. Well, his definition of pot shots, anyway. Tell you where, leave waste your fucking grave, boom. I run out of ammo in that.
さすがに一筋縄ではいかぬ。だが、それでこそ今日が乗るというものよ。
Probably why I should have brought the missiles, just for the sheer amount of ammo. He's got a laser cannon, which means I can get ammo for that back by stealing it. Might be required. The problem with that, though, is regret, is a sniper and will stay the fuck away. And I could steal like multiple guns worth from him. I'm not going over to her. You can come over to me, buddy. Can't venture far to the stadium itself, so there's probably not any like ammo boxes anywhere or anything. Not that there really was ammo boxes before, but there's no like spawned enemies either to like just kill for ammo refills. Oh, pardon me, just kind of a problem. It's a bit of a cunt, must be said. You back down here yet? Not everything. Mines. Another sword. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Alright. Dual blades it is. I'm gonna find a cheeky box. Not sure where she is. I think she's either up top or just outside. Excellent, you can use both of them at the same time. There's a fucking cross slash there. The lead with this one. That one you just fem to, so I can actually like, spawn my Mirage to assist me for like the start of damage. Problem is, where are you? She keeps her distance, so that's a problem. Oh, just get fucked. Now we have a plan. Rush in and just cross strike. Just fucking like. That hit? No idea. That hit. And that apparently did enough damage to prompt the dialogue line. Where are you? I am the great energy sword nipple fiend, and I am here to take your life. This takes me back to days of Halo, just running around a map with an energy sword, hoping to tag someone who wasn't paying attention. That was the absolute best I could do. Old tactics still work. Well, sort of. If we could shed armor for speed, like a fucking silver chariot or some shit, that would be really handy. That should have hit. Unless it did and I just didn't feel it. Yeah, you dodged that, didn't you? One sword doesn't need femto though, so as long as I have the sword made of real metal, you cannot escape me. I think she's out of ammo too. Because she does not seem to be shooting us much anymore, she's just kind of legging it. Which is funny. Though it does make the chase somewhat aggravating. Nah, she's got shots after all. Right up. He's doing his business. We're just gonna try and get in and get a cheeky hit in the back of the head. You're below that. I feel like that hit. Really should have reconsidered my weapon choices for this mission, let's be real. I need to just bring, if I suspect like a multi-arsenal fight, I really should actually just bring really high, like missiles, and also just like probably laser cannons, laser rifles, just to charge them up, because they only, well no, they still have like an ammo counter on top of like their femtoids, don't they? A melee weapon though, that's absolutely necessary. Being real, might even just keep like a regular metal sword. Like probably this one I've just taken actually. Oh, why are you still fighting? I've already killed the priest. Hello, my son. Comes in, heal up. Hello. Your weird cult for Dominator, your desire to be stepped on is already over. Where are you? Stop running. Accept the weight of my blade already. Hello. He's getting ready to go sleep with him. You're done. One hit left in you. Oh. Shit, you bent. Done.
テラーズに戦闘の継続は不可能と判断しました。オーダーを達成しました。
Hello.
ここでお前を殺せないとは運命の糸に狂いが生じている。
Blazer cannons when you need comfy ASAP.
そんなことはありえない。だが。
No, it happens. Run him
まあ
through.
いい。必要な手駒はすでに揃っているのだ。
You really, my guy really should just strut out to him and just run the laser sword through the goddamn chest of that mech. Just fucking end his life.
愛も憎しみも覚悟も絶望も決まっている未来の前には。
Like, straight up, just end his life.
すぐにな。
作戦領域の封鎖が解かれました。機関シーケンスを展開します。
I guess take the boots. I was hoping for one of the guns. That took too long and almost purely because I really need to bring, like, actual ammo shit to my stuff. I wonder. I know what probably part of their problem is? I think, ironically, the mines, which I actually put to some use here, I think they take over like the fucking reserve magazine slot then, because they're both auxiliaries. Drag Quest 11 casting zoom inside ability does not make your head bump into the ceiling, but it does in 2D mode. That's funny. I was sad that they didn't animate that for the 3D one, the main one. I do like that, the fact that there is a twin swords attack. Ugh, pardon me. Defeat terrors. Well, we got that sick ass sword. Although I'm pretty sure we already had a variant of it anyway. But this one has like attachments, so. The double bazookas work for like little enemy shitty cloud missions, but I think like we need something meatier. Dominator. The AIs and the black AI scanning and horizons among the criminal themselves. Huh. The Dominator. I guess that's what the next mission will be. Oops, sorry. Well, that escalated fast. Charlatan spreading false info was a curious thing about. This is just their new booties. Which, nah. go weapons. Be that guilty throne we nicked and that sword we nicked. Come on, come on. Oh, it's 20 past 11. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna call it there for the night then. Cause, yeah. After 11 now. Things are escalating a bit quickly. Like, we killed that fucking drill bot and I suddenly showed, like, dominate this thing called Dominator's Auto showdown with fucking terrors, the rest of it. So I think we actually are in the end game now. Which feels like a bit of a sudden jump, honestly. But, hey. All good. I'll need to carefully consider what weapons I bring now, because it's clear that the... It might have been fine if I had the reserve magazine on. Might have. At least I might have been able to get through Gloom without running out of ammo before having something to spend on... Regret. Oh well. I can sort that next time. That'll be me for the night. David was going to stream tonight, but then work held him up or something, so I think he's gonna stream tomorrow night. So we'll see the return of Bloodstain from him at long last. That's his like high shit sword and all, so that'll be good. I will probably be back maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. One of the two. We'll see how it goes. If neither, then Friday. That's basically as far as I'm gonna go. It basically depends on who's doing what. How often David wants or can stream. If Chris wants to watch stuff, basically, whatever. Or Chris streams, maybe. If he streams during my time. And that, no, he's doing Indivisible, so I wouldn't watch his. Oh well. Yeah. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming out, and good night.